Hey, J-Bros, back on the fence gig. So we got to this point here. That's as high as the fence is going to go. This corner, because it feels like when you're doing this, it feels like you're putting two fences together at once. So it takes a little bit longer to get that going. But yeah, there we go. This shouldn't take too terribly long. And then there was this one over here that was super close to the gas line. I had a couple spotters, and we kind of figured that there's no way the gas line would go through this hole just because there's so darn many roots. So what I did is I just took the auger super slow and just cut through the roots, and that's as deep as I'm going to go. It's probably about 1.5 feet, and I'm like, nope, enough of that. Even though I was drilling through roots, so there's no way they could have cut a line through there, but you never know when that line got put in, so on and so forth. And then this one here, just got that drilled now, so there's that post here, and then yeah, then we'll be rolling much like this. But yeah, pretty dang sweet. So hopefully with any luck, in another day or two, this whole vicinity is done. I've got the post cut down, and yeah, of course, you know, without the CRT 23 mini skid drilling and moving dirt. And then what I'm gonna do, because you see it's gapped out on the bottom there, I didn't want to do a whole lot of digging, so I just chalk lined it up one level. But I'll just take the mini skid back in each one of those spots, cut it out, so I can get that one board below. And I'm probably only gonna run to maybe there or there with that level of cutting out, because there's no point to bury it. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like on this side, and just depends on which side a person likes. You know, this is what it looks like over here. So I think that looks pretty cool. One thing about the horizontal boards and then the 4 foot on center, and when you're dealing with this green treat, it's so freaking, let's just say, gnarly, and once it dries, it likes to twist and all sorts of crap. So this is going to really help aid the warping. And you'll see here, that's where that power line's in the middle. What I'm probably going to do is hand dig down 1 foot and just slip another post in there just to keep those boards from waffling. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. And then the cool part is, this is the property that will be moving these two sheds here and building a garage here. And then if you can see where this property here is staked out, that's where the house is going to go. So not only is this fence beneficial for this property, but it's also beneficial for this property. So I'll only need to be able to, or have to, build a fence from linking up off that neighbor's fence back to here, and then from this shed then linking it up back to here. So then this will all be blocked off there. But yeah, anyway, get a little ahead of myself, but I think this is coming along pretty good. I mean, it's just such a long process when you're doing this with the, you know, with the boys just being so busy with baseball. And then, you know, I just don't, you know, well, I'm just not the fastest person around. And yeah, but with that all being said, we were kind of saying, yep, well, if we're done by the end of July with the bulk of this fence, that's a total win. But you can just feel, I'll take you back in this corner. This space is just absolutely amazing, and it doesn't really do it much justice because the old fence is still up here. But there you go. I mean, like I said, the fence goes all the way out to the green over there, and it's going to come in. And I saw one guy, John, he had built a cool fence, and I'm going to steal his idea for right over this patio to keep the access to get back in this yard, a 10-foot wide fence there. So I'll do that later and show you how I did it. I've got to tweak it a little bit from his strategy, but his design was so good. I'm going to go with that. So yeah, anyway, I have to remove all these fence panels and posts. So that'll be a kind of a fun video, because yeah, I figure I'll just take a chain around the post. If I'm able to save it, great. If not, no big deal. But when they made my bucket, they mounted this hook right here. So I'll just be able to wrap around the post, hook to there, and pull them up. So the mini skid should make quick work of otherwise having to pay somebody else to come do this. Once again, mini skid coming through. But that's just a quick one, show you what we're doing. Like I said, I don't have a really lot of mini skid stuff I've been doing, just because it's like, you know, with that porch out to my brother's and mom's lake, that's there, and then doing this fence and stuff, and then yeah, I'm just doing all sorts of stuff. But anyway, please like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of this fence. This is the first vertical, or excuse me, horizontal fence I've done like this. So that's just Green Treat decking boards and then 4x4 posts, 4 foot on center. I think it's sweet.